Okay, it's Allie Julia. Like, wrong wig. Where's the curly one? Hello everyone, I am coming to you guys with a protective style. Just in case you don't know, which you probably don't, because I just thought of it. I just thought of it maybe like a week ago. Okay. I'm going to be starting up my protective style challenge. Yes, the one that I did like maybe a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I don't really remember, but all I know is I'm starting it back up. Okay, and since I'm doing this protective style challenge, I like to have a bunch of different protective styles that I can instantly go to and that don't really take, that much freaking work. So I teamed up with Allie Julia Hair to provide you guys, this protective style sitting on my head right now. So I basically want to provide you guys with a bunch of different protective styles before we officially start. And this one's number one. So thank you, Allie Julia Hair. I really appreciate it because your girl about to receive tons of growth on this challenge. And you are too. Yes, you. And if you are not really like a subscriber, you can go ahead and click that subscribe button so we can be friends and we can get on this challenge, Everybody in the Facebook group who is doing this challenge or did this challenge, y'all, they receive growth, I receive growth, so you might as well go ahead and follow the Facebook group. I'll leave it down below, okay? So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just going to get into this video. I'm gonna be providing you guys with about maybe 5 or 6 tips on how to slay your wig Instagram/YouTube style, okay? So without further ado, let's get into this video. So tip number 1, it is the color of your wig cap, aka stocking cap, okay? Now because your girl is light skinned, I thought, why not get a light colored wig cap or, even get a white wig cap, just because my scalp is actually kind of whitish. So I was like, your stocking cap is actually supposed to kind of mimic your scalp. But I was horribly wrong because the more that you stretch your wig cap, the lighter it's going to get. So if you're a person of color, you need to get a brown one, okay? Now, as for this tip, all right, I'm pointing at the hairline, I'm pointing at the baby hairs, and now I am pointing at the thickness of the hair, where the actual bulk of the hair is. You are going to pluck the bulk of the hair. I hear so many people say, pluck the hairline, and then as a new beginner to wigs, you go in plucking the hairline, and then you soon realize that that was a horrible idea. Okay, now I see some people still do it, which is why I'm including this tip. Now if you look, you'll see that I'm actually plucking the hair behind the hairline. Okay, I literally parted the hairline away and now I'm plucking the hair behind it. Now I'm still plucking it, okay? I feel like I'm saying plucking like 30 times, but my bad. Just because if I go in like head first, I will pluck those very important baby hairs out and I'll just have a receding lace front. And this is a 16-inch Brazilian curly from Allie Julia Hair. And I think I have an 18, 20, and 22-inch, bundles in. And this hair is like super nice, and I naturally have a thick hairline, so the lace front came fully stocked with a bunch of hairs for your girl. So I thought I'd pluck a little bit of them out, but can you get it together? Like, sheesh. Now, one tip that I do want to give you as well, this one seems like an insignificant one, but it is important. Throughout this process of slaying your frontal or just your wig period, you want to make sure that you are trying the flippin' wig on, okay? You need to throw that guy on from time to time to make sure things are going as planned, okay? Now here I am just pushing the hairs back because we are going to cut the lace. Now I actually like to cut the lace of my wig while it's on my head because your girl's still low-key a beginner, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you finesse tips right now. I'm helping you finesse the slay like I finesse the slay. And I find it to be easiest for my inexperienced little self to cut the lace off while it is on my head. All right, that way I don't get any weirdness. Oh, but a tip within a tip. make sure that you're wearing a stocking cap or a wig cap underneath your wig before you go in and try and do this tip of cutting the lace off, okay? Because you will cut your baby hairs off. Now, unfortunately, I'm actually cutting this off with a very dull pair of scissors, okay? So, you know, do as I say, don't do as I do. Get some good scissors and it will go a lot smoother, because I actually had to like go in and cut those little pieces off, but I'm telling you, it cuts like butter when you have just regular normal scissors, okay? And since I did try it on, I am going in and just plucking a few more of the hairs where I see fit, all right? But like I said, your girl naturally has a thick hairline, so I don't really have to do much. But here, I'm just going to slide that guy off, and we are going to get to the got to be glue, because that is what I'm going to be using to lay this wig down. Now, I'm pretty sure you've seen this step on a lot of your, you know, favorite wig YouTubers channel, okay? I've seen this on Arnell Ashley's page and Aaliyah's page, and I really like this step because it keeps everything flat, it keeps everything gorgeous, and I really like this. But I have this kind of tip filmed in another video, so I'm going to link that video above if you want to see, you know, the specifics of this technique. Now moving on, okay, I'm just parting away basically my hairline, because I don't even want to call these baby hairs right now. Like, you see how long these baby hairs are? Like, this lace front really comes fully stocked, okay? And just so we're clear, I did make this wig, so yeah, I want to make sure I make that clear, because somebody's gonna ask. But I'm just parting my own baby hairs, and what I'm gonna go in and do is really get it together, Chaz. Come on, we got things to do. Now, I'm gonna be taking this. I really want to explain it now because I don't even know what it's called. You know those like eyebrow, not cutters. These are horrible words that are popping up in my head. But the eyebrow shaper or the eyebrow razor, okay? I'm going to be using an eyebrow razor, there we go, to cut these baby hairs because my scissors were too dull, and for some reason it just does a good job. So if you have one of those like razor cutter things, I'm so bad at explaining it, I would use one of those because it really cuts the baby hairs in such an easy, majestical way, okay? So here I'm just going to take my Got To Be glue again, and I'm going to place that in the baby hairs and just shape it. Now, I know, these baby hairs are still pretty flippin' long. Now, I don't know what these people are thinking, or these manufacturers, when they make these lace fronts and whatnot. I don't know if they're making the baby hairs long so it's more customizable, or if they just don't know what we use baby hairs for. But I like that it's customizable because, you know, I'd rather have more baby hairs than less, so I can do what I need to do. All right. Now, I am going to swoop these baby hairs because that is typically what I do with my own baby hairs. But even if you don't have baby hairs like naturally, I still suggest doing this step just because my lace is pretty, you know, invisible due to me bleaching the knots and everything and just doing all that typical, you know, wig slayage stuff. But to take it a step further and to swoop your baby hairs over the lace makes it even more invisible, okay? You see what I'm swooping right now? That little set of baby hairs is literally covering the lace on the wig. So it's making my wig, my lace, even more incognito. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Click that like button if you know what I'm saying, okay? But I know a lot of you guys don't like to do your baby hairs, and it leads to your wigs looking very wiggy. I know some people will argue that baby hairs make a wig look wiggy. I think baby hairs, when it's overly done, does make a wig look wiggy, but it makes it look wiggy in a good way. You don't want to have a blunt, a very blunt, non-natural, thick, full hairline. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Just those people who are just super obvious wearing a wig, like just blunt, thick hairline, no baby hairs. Like, it just looks kind of off. But anyways, I'm going to be taking this scarf. It is actually a cloth, regular cotton scarf. It is not silk. And I'm going to be wrapping my hair. Basically really laying down those baby hairs and laying down the wig. The Got2b glue bonds the wig to the wig cap and just makes everything, the lace, the knots, everything just melt in to your skin and your hair, okay? And that's what makes it look so effortless. So I've left that scarf on for maybe like 10-20 minutes. Your girl really don't remember because I literally took a nap. But I'm gonna take this off, and oh, this is what was going on with this. When you do this step, I highly recommend using a silk scarf, because dang, like, look, your girl is struggling to get that off. But yeah, I was so scared that it was gonna mess up my hair. I've never used a regular cotton scarf to do something like that, but I can tell you I definitely recommend using a silk scarf because it's not gonna stick that daggone bad. Yeah, I was excited. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But my baby hairs is actually looking a little bit crusty, okay? Because I used too much Got2b gel, and also I had that cloth scarf on there, so a little bit of the cloth got into my baby hairs. But I'm just going to use that oil to soften up and moisturize my little baby hairs. That way they're not looking so crusty. Now, if you are curious to see how I actually make these beautiful curls from Ali Julia pop, go ahead to my Instagram at CHAZZISAWESOME and I will have a tutorial posted. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to thumbs it up, okay? Because we are doing this protective style challenge. I do not have a definite date right now because I really want you guys to just run to the Facebook group that's in the description box below and just join. That way I can communicate to you guys through there, okay? So make sure you do that, and this probably gonna be the wig I'm gonna be rocking, you know, majority of the time my protective style challenge in my day-to-day life, okay? I mean, look at this scalp, like, come on now. It's too much. So don't forget to check out Ali Julia Hair, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.